Hi Andy. What? Oh my gosh. I knew there was magic in the air, that's why I put a shirt on. It's spring or something. We better go see if this works. Let's try it in the Mallard, eh? I almost forgot, I better grab this, hadn't I? We can't do anything in the Mac Cave without a train. Let's go. Hi, my name's Andy. This is my channel Modeloco for all things model railway. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. I've got my pot of tea, so let's dive in. So we're up here in the Mac Cave and so much has been going on, what with the Modeloco lift downstairs, the shed layout, the loft layout. I never even had a chance to get back up there yet, and now this layout that I'm doing here, and I haven't even had the chance to get the video out about putting it all together, which is there waiting to come out, because all the excitement and furore really, like a whirlwind, has been about TT120, and now this, by a magical set of very unfortunate sort of circumstances and events, has led me to being able to try one. And well, we've got an Elite over here, we've got a Mallard, got a lit coach, got a bit of a track going. We've had a bit of a test run in DC, but what about DCC? Is it going to work? Well, let's put this down for now, because we're going to have to get it on the test track, aren't we? And have a look in the box. So here's just a quick snapshot of the front of the packaging itself. What I'm going to do is fit this DCC sound decoder into my DCC ready Mallard. So in the box itself, we've got the various breakout enclosures for the Sugar Cube speaker that you can see below on the left. Now, my Mallard already has, because I've checked, a Sugar Cube speaker in the tender. So I won't need the enclosure or this speaker. But for people who are going to fit this kind of decoder into their 00 gauge locomotives or whatever, in future, we'll probably use one of these enclosures depending on how big and how much space there is. So, and same for N scale as well. So there we go. And beside that, we've got the new Bluetooth decoder itself in white, so very different looking and slightly larger than the usual decoders we're used to from ESU Locksound, for instance, or someone like that. And then on the right, we've got the various instructions in various languages. Obviously, we're going to be looking at the English version, and the declaration of conformity. And then it's like a pamphlet, it all opens out. There's various stages of how to connect it with the HM7000 app that's not available as we speak, but will be soon. As I said, we're going to connect to an Elite, and this decoder works from the track or wirelessly with Bluetooth. Now, I'm not running through this instruction manual in any particular order, but just showing you here the various decoders available, coming soon, 21 pin, 18 pin, etc. You can connect it now straight to the track. If you're using the app, you don't even need a hands-on controller. But me, I'm old school, I like hands-on. I don't think I'm ever going to want to control it wholly and solely by a gadget. We'll see how we go, we'll see how it performs. Well, we've talked all about that, haven't we? This is mesh, Bluetooth mesh technology. It's a lot different to the old Bluetooth scenarios of little speakers losing connections every 30 or 40 seconds. It's not like that. Evidently they say, so it's going to be a lot better and encrypted and everything like that. So moving on to the power bank, Hornby power bank that's coming available. You know, they were saying in TT talk, there might not be enough room for these, you know, power banks, but I think there might be some room left in the tender. Maybe they will go in. I don't know how big they are, but they just plug into that decoder, as does the external speaker that comes in this pack. And there's a picture of all the enclosures as well. There's the warning, Canada and FCC warning. And then, right, we can get onto the nitty-gritty now. Thank goodness for that. So yeah, we're going to put the Mallard into a PL71 servicing kit, or rather this sponge bit anyway, but you get all that with it, you know, the wheel cleaning brush and wheel scraper and power lube and all that. It's a good little buy, is that, and I recommend it to everyone that's into modelling, model railways, they're great, you know. And so here we have got the Mallard now into the cradle. And so as we zoom in, you can see that's where we get to the screws on the tender to take the tender off, and a little bit of a in close with my screwdriver, just so you can see the two screws you remove. Now, the one that I'm pointing to now is slightly more difficult to get out than the other side. So whether you call it the left side or the right side, on here it's the left side. Just one little thing to mention as well, just lean your screwdriver back a little bit like I'm showing in this photograph to get it in there, so you're not catching the little wheel connections that send the circuit from the tender and all the wheels to the chip itself and the motor. We've got a picture of the tender off now. It just lifts off as in the instructions that are included with your TT120 locomotive. It just hooks off, although the Mallard one was a little bit more difficult to get off than the Scotsman one. Don't force things, just open it up and do things gently. Don't be breaking anything. So there's the new decoder, and then we can see I've now just unclipped, just pulled it up at one side down the length of the locomotive. Just get your nail underneath and it'll just clip out, just flicks out, just clips out, and then you can put that old decoder or that blanking plug, whatever you want to call it, into the bag that the other decoder come out of, and get your new decoder clipped in. And of course you don't need to plug any speaker in or anything, because the speaker's under that blanking plate where you click in your new decoder. There you go, you can see a little bit better there. You can just see that speaker at the far end of the tender. There's the housing built up, and it fits in really nicely, really snugly. A little bit bigger than the normal decoder, as we said. And then yeah, that's it all back in, and just screw up those screws nice and gently once more, and I think we can take it back onto the layout well and get it on that programming track. So just one other thing, get one of these re-railers. As a 00 man, you might think, I don't need one, but I think if you've done N scale coming up to TT120, you'll still get one. And definitely for TT scale, I'd advise getting one of these. And they're a great little thing from Hornby, and it just clicks on the track. Okay, so it's been on the programming track, and I don't believe it, the cat's just had a mouse, but luckily, little dormouse, I've just saved it. But anyway, yeah, I haven't had a chance to show you all this and how I've designed it and everything, but we're here now. So it's on the track. This is the first time ever I've programmed it to channel 30 on the Elite. So all we need to know now is, will it run using the new Bluetooth DCC sound decoder? It's not connected to the HM7000 app because that's not available yet as I speak. It's been track fed. This decoder does both. So it comes through the track and it comes wirelessly as well. So yeah, we've got it programmed to channel 30. So fingers crossed. I'm going to see if it does. She's off. Look at that. She's there. She's going. And that, to me, it runs even smoother than I can't speak, I'm so excited. Even smoother than my 00. Look at that. Look at that. Will she make a sound? That's the thing. Should we try it? Oh, she does. Let's go. This isn't the Mallard sound, of course, it's just the pre-installed sound. I'm back. TXS triple sound. Let's run through a few of the sounds before we send around the layout and conclude this video on the new Next 18 decoders from Hornby. So here we go. Here's the whistle. Another whistle. Shoveling the coal in. Door slam. So I've just gone through the sounds that are pre-installed on this decoder when it comes, and then you can download off the app when it's available the sound, the Mallard sounds obviously for this one. Oh, sizzle that bacon. Let's have a bacon sandwich with the fireman before we set her off around the track to end the show. What a really exciting time. And what a lovely end to a very initially chaotic beginning. Guard's whistle, and I think that concludes. That's up to 19 now. I don't think there's anything on function 20, is there? No, didn't think there was. There isn't usually, but Hornby are going to add sounds. Yeah, Hornby are going to add sounds as they go. So yeah, so back on to the normal sound of the Loco, just stood idle, ready to depart from the station. And that's what we're going to do right now. Okay. So to conclude this, we're just going to send the Mallard round, hopefully to collect the Pullman and take her back out. And let's get the show on the road. Here we go. She's coming. So as we depart craft knife station, as I call it, because I've still got the craft knife down here, please give us a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe, it won't have the bank balance. And see you on the next one. Happy modelling. And let's take her away. So that's just about it from me at Modeloco for this episode, and I'll look at the new Bluetooth and DCC Next 18 sound decoder from Hornby, HM7000-TXS triple sound. Doesn't it sound fantastic out the box? We'll be giving you some more updates on this and the Loco lift. We're not just about TT120, we've got the 00 side as well. Stay tuned, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and until the next one, toodle pip and keep modelling. Oh, better turn the light off, eh?